Danger is often unpredictable. It may appear from where you don't expect it at all, or it may not appear at all where it would be logical for it to be. Near-death experience captured on camera. Let's go.
You will never get into such a situation because I wish you good luck.
Everything was absolutely calm. The father parked his motorcycle near the sidewalk next to the others. Here he gets off and suddenly, in a split second, grabs his son and takes him off the motorcycle. At the same moment, a passenger car crashes into the place where both of them have just been. Everything in his way is now just a pile of twisted metal. The scuba diver was honored to get hit on the head by a huge white shark, which apparently he did not even notice at the beginning. I wonder if he will continue to swim after this incident. A man comes out into the courtyard. Obviously the weather is not the most pleasant and he looked at the sky, opening the umbrella, and it saved him. After a couple of seconds, an impressive tree falls on him. A fraction of a second to open the umbrella saved health. But the man is still leaning against a wall for a long time and trying to catch his breath and digest what happened. Well, not every day is so lucky. The workers were putting up a pipe, but they did not notice that a car was driving nearby, and as a result, the pipe flew right into it. How lucky they were that there were no passengers nearby. The guy was riding a skateboard on the road until a crazy motorcycle came out of the turn. It's amazing how close this guy was to broken bones. What happened to the young guy's hand there is unclear and does not matter by and large. The only important thing is that he was lucky twice to avoid the strongest impact of heavy objects that fell from above. Fortunately, his reaction carried him in the right direction. This case of luck was filmed at the pit stop. The two cars managed to miss each other in an incredibly magical way. A little more and a collision would not have been avoided. That's why the coach reacted so emotionally. Nothing special, just a man walking under an umbrella in the rain. But suddenly a lightning bolt into the ground occurs so close to him that he drops the umbrella out of surprise. The man clearly did not expect this. Perhaps it was the mobile phone that attracted the lightning. After all, everyone advises to turn off your phones during a thunderstorm. And as we see, not in vain. This whale was chasing a killer whale and randomly grabbed girls in a kayak into his mouth. Fortunately, after a couple of seconds, he spat them out and left them completely unharmed. The snowboarder stopped just a couple of millimeters from the edge of the cliff. It's time to conclude that you never need to ride in unprepared places. The guy for the experiment filled the refrigerator with some substance and fired. That's what came out of it. I don't even know how to comment on this because the plane flew right over the road and apparently everything was even under control. The cyclist was crossing the road as usual when suddenly, a flying car miraculously avoided a collision with this guy. So lucky. Most likely, these are children's archival footage of exactly the person who was born in a shirt. This is really a real lucky guy. If not for the reaction and dedication of his mother, who knows how it would have ended. After all, she used the only possible moment for salvation. Let's hope that the little man will have the same luck all his life. This video almost gave birth to a real flash. The guy barely managed to escape from the falling high-voltage tower. In this video, luck smiled on the commentator of the hockey match. An unsuccessful throw by one of the players sent the puck completely to the wrong place where the goal is. Just look at how it flies in front of a man's face and gets into the camera. It's a miracle that no one was injured. The following video shows a clear example of how a meeting with a marine predator can take place. The guy is just swimming in clear water when the shark swims right under him. The fish even touches his belly with its fin, from which the dude panicked in horror. This piece of cement flew away after the explosion at the factory and fell right on the road 1 meter from the car. The guy on the BMX was so tired that he decided to sit down to rest right on the fence with spikes. There remains only one question. What is he sitting on? Here I just want to say wow. The rally in the desert is not for the faint of heart. Just look at how famously the one behind the wheel of the Jeep braked. The heavy car stopped dead in front of a man and another car. It was lucky that the pro was driving. Just a girl and just an instant reaction. Nothing special. It's even scary to imagine what would have happened if the piece of iron had flown a little faster. Terrifying. In the far left corner, two guys are chatting animatedly and drinking coffee. At some point, people are attracted by the noise from above, and they raise their heads. The guys barely have time to jump up from their seats as a heavy metal object falls on the place where they were just sitting. That's why you need to cross a pedestrian crossing on foot and not sitting on a bicycle. But if you look at it from the other side, now there is another video on the internet that cannot be repeated. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your like and write in the comments which video you liked the most. See you soon. Peace.